Hi guys, and welcome back to week 19, I believe, of our Road to Max series. I am finally back from my holiday and ready to start grinding this account once more. So I'm starting off this week, well, we are starting off in the middle of the week. It's actually Tuesday now, so we've only actually got 2 days on this week's episode, so it might be a little bit of a shorter episode, but we're starting off capping because I missed last week and I need to keep my fealty up, and that 6% extra bonus XP is very useful. I don't want to lose that, so I thought I'd get capping out the way right now, then we can start working on something else. I'm probably going to be going on with the Yak Track again for a little bit this week, and I also might work on earning some cash this week. Not anything big, I just wanted to have a look at what some of the simple cash making methods are, you know, just like the shop runs and a little bit. So I'm going to try that from zero. I might do that, that's what I was thinking about. So I might have a go at that later on, but it all depends how it goes. But right now I am going to chill out here with my 4-ticking capping to get this out the way. Hopefully it won't take too long, and then we can continue on with the Yak Track. So we're back doing archaeology once again. Unfortunately, we have a archaeology Yak Track task, and I need to excavate 15 artifacts. So I thought I'd just go around and complete a couple of what's it called, the Tetra Compass logs. The logs have not quite finished yet. I thought I'd go around and just complete some collections, maybe get some more chronotes, because I really do need 250,000 chronotes so I can make the Matic of space and time. So I'm going to try and use this task. I mean, I could get it done nice and quickly and just go to the first spot and get 15 artifacts from there if I wanted to, but I think this is a little bit more productive from an archaeology point of view. So I'm going to, oh, I've got no porters, great. I'm going to make some porters first, and then I'm going to get this task done and move on to the next one. I've been working mostly on, I think, mining, smelting, archaeology and cooking. I think they're the main focuses I've been doing on the Yak Track. So let's see what we get next. So we are in and doing Dungeoneering, and there's a bit of lag, but never mind, there we go. As you can see, we just got 76 Dungeoneering from this Yak Track task. So I'm just working on small floors solo, but I'm actually working through the floors I need to complete on complexity 6. I know you can complete the task by doing complexity 1. I thought it seemed a little bit of a waste of XP to do everything at like the lowest possible thing you can do when I can be earning a decent amount of XP from doing it instead of rushing through. I'm still going to get it done. It's got until, is it the first week in August before it runs out? Plus, I don't really want to rush them too much because someone in the clan mentioned that the summer event, which is coming up in a couple of weeks, will be giving out skip tokens for the Yak Track, which will be very useful for the ones they don't want to do. So I might make use of some of them if I get them. I've still got 2 skip tokens to use that I've saved up so far anyway, but I'm just going to power through these 15 Dungeoneering floors and then move on to the next task. So the next task turned out to be cooking. So I'm down here at the very annoying, very toxic World 84 portables. I hate being here, but yeah, I need to get the task done. So I'm just chilling out here, watching a little bit of Netflix as well, and trying to ignore public chat. But I had a look at the things I could do for this cooking task, and I went for swordfish even though they are the lowest on the list. I was working out and trying to figure out the burn rate. I did a couple of inventories to start with just to test, and it seems like for XP the slight different XP I'll get for doing something slightly higher. It's easier to do the swordfish because I burn less of them. So it'll cost me less money for the task. But never mind. I was kind of flipping them at the same time. So I need, is it 1200, 1300, something like that. Which is now complete. I can't even concentrate today. Yeah, I just bought the 20,000, the full limit of swordfish, kept the ones I needed, and then I'm going to flip the rest of them to make a profit, and that makes it even, hopefully, the profit should cover the cost of what I've just used. So that is that done. We did level up a little bit, and it's time to move on to the next one. So we just finished a farming task, and I thought I'd check on my animals while I was here. I did come and feed them all yesterday, because they were all diseased, they were all out of food while I was away, so I didn't want to claim the XP then because I would have got a lot less. That one I won't claim yet because that one's diseased. We'll leave that one till later. But we got a couple of shiny yaks, which is nice. Cure disease. But hopefully there's enough elders to get me the XP I need for at least one farming level. I've got a load of chins to do as well. I need to get all the different ones. I'm going to start working on the log, the breezing log at some point. But I think I'm almost at the level. Oh, we've got a level up there. I think that might be the level for zygamites. I haven't got any of them yet, so I need to go and buy some of them, or I might just ask in clan if anyone's got a breeding pair I can borrow till I get my own breeding pair. But this is getting us a decent amount of XP. We got 81 farming done. That's a lot of chins. Let's get all these out and they can start breeding again. Still a decent amount of XP. I was kind of disappointed because I stopped playing for a few months and then came back and they'd nerfed this. I was so disappointed, but as long as you keep them fed, it's still a decent amount of XP. I mean, it was nice not doing anything and just getting 200,000 XP per dragon, but never mind. Won't be long until we get dragons ourselves now, actually. So here we go. Yeah, zygamites. Let's go shove all this stuff in the bank. In there. And then we can move on with the Yak Track. Yeah, we've got nothing in there. Let me just check. I can't remember if someone gave me zygamites. No. Okay, so I will have to borrow some. Never mind. Right, let's have a look. Yak Track. Nah. Okay. This is a pet we unlocked earlier on in the Yak Track. There it is. So we just have to summon this, go to the wizard's tower and just search all the bookcases on the bottom floor. So nice and easy. Let's teleport down here and go and find the books we need. And then after this, we can move on to the next task. So, our next task was a smithing one. And it's actually pretty easy. I just thought, daily challenge as well. That was nice. So I just thought I'd just do arrowheads since I'm going to need to do fletching at some point anyway. So I thought I'll just make a load of rune arrowheads, shove them in the bank. Oh, I was hoping that was 50 mil, never mind. I'll just put all the arrowheads in the bank for when it's time to do some fletching. It should make it a little bit easier, a little bit cheaper. So I'm not really complaining about this task. It seems like they've changed it a little bit because in the last Yak Track, the smithing ones were like 400 you had to do. Well, this one for me is only 55, which makes a little bit more sense. I mean, if it's smelting, yeah, 400 doesn't take long, especially if we've got the gauntlets, but smithing takes a long time to do that many. So I don't know whether they made a mistake in the last one, or they noticed people refused to do them because of the amount that was in it, or what. But we are done. We're not done, but we're working on this. We're going to get done, and then I'm going to give it a rest with Yak Track for today. So this takes me back to week 1, to the very beginning. So I emptied my money pouch into the bank and thought I'd just have a little bit of fun, set myself a challenge, just see how much cash I can get doing these little like noob stuff by tomorrow. Just a couple of hours, do a couple of shop runs, kill a few of the low level creatures, just see how easy it is to get that startup money, because as you get a higher level, earning 2 mil is nothing. No, with people disassemble things 10 times that, 100 times that. But it's nice sometimes just to see how easy it is, because I remember on my main account like 10 years ago, it got hacked and I lost everything of value that I had, which in total was 9.5 mil, and I was devastated. Over 9.5 mil. But that was everything I had at the time, and now it's just 9.5 mil. It's nothing. I'd spend more than that on archaeology resources. So I just thought I'd do a little bit of fun. Something that isn't so much grind. But we started off with rabbits. I'm going to sell these, and then I'm going to do some shop runs at the rune shops. Okay, so I've been working on this at the minute. As you can see, I've got 1.5 mil at the minute, but I've tried a little... Oh, not got enough to do that. Never mind. I tried a little test. I bought 1 ruby and then made it into ruby bolt tips and sold it, and it made 1,000 profit each, as you can see. Well, over 1,000. So I thought I'd do a little bit of crafting. No, not crafting, fletching. It's not a lot of XP making bolt tips. I don't even know if you can actually use... It's just hop worlds. I don't know if you can use a portal for making bolt tips, but I thought if not, I can just stand down here and get the XP boosts, the very slight XP boost it'll give me. Because if I can buy 1,000 of these and make 1,000 profit each, that's a nice profit with a bit of XP. So I am going to sit and just let's have a look. Craft. There's a cut gems. In craft? No. We have to do... Oh, wait a minute. It's fletching, isn't it? It's not crafting. Duh. Fletch. Ammo. Maybe? No. No, I guess we're just going to have to do it this way. Never mind. We'll just do it this way and bank it and get the pulse core boost and stuff if anyone's actually using any. Usually I've got 10% by now, but never mind. So I am going to chill out here, try and ignore the toxic chat as usual. There we go, there's the boost. And then see how much profit we can get to these. Hopefully the profit from it stays the same by the time I've finished, because last time I tried something like this, it was good profit, then I went and did it, and after I'd done the work, it dropped again. So I didn't really make much, but we'll see if we can get a little bit of profit just from standing here and making some bolt tips. So I've been doing this and we are almost done. Let's just get the last one of them out. I had 1 ruby in the bank before I bought any, and then we can go and see how much we get from these. Just do the last 7. I didn't actually realise that making bolt tips takes this long, because normally it was just, I had one gem in my inventory, so I made it into bolt tips and then dropped them on the floor. Okay, let's go and see how much we get from this. Now, last time I just put them in at mid-price. And there we go, they sold instantly. Okay, so I spent 1.5 mil and made 2.6 mil. So 1.1 mil just from 1,000 of them is a nice little profit. Didn't take that long, actually. So I think I'm going to spend this on some more rubies. Let's see. 1,500, have I got enough from that? 17. Let's just spend all my money on it. 50, there we go. Let's spend, oh no, it's not buying. But never mind, I'm going to do this. And hopefully it doesn't drop by tomorrow. It is getting late now, and tomorrow, unfortunately, is already the start of the next week. So I know it has been a short week this week, but we got a little bit done. We got some levels done. We got some cash earned, a little bit. And then hopefully we can do a little bit more next week. There is an archaeology competition in my clan coming up, a skilling competition. So next week might include a bit more archaeology again. And then obviously we've got the summer event coming up, which is going to be a bit fun. And some other things, I'm not quite sure what's coming. There's a new quest, but I won't be able to do that on this. But I'll be doing that on my main because I've got a quest cape, so I'll have to do that anyway. But I'm going to get this done and then chill out making these bolt tips for a bit and then see how much profit I get tomorrow morning. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next week.